Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Outspoken Artistry. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I use Notion to organize all the information regarding the K-pop group orders I'm actually participating in. I'm pretty new when it comes to group orders, when it comes to like participating in them, because I've known of them for a while, but I've heard not so great things and great things as well, like a little bit of everything. And so I was like kind of hesitant when it came to participating in them or like, ordering stuff from group orders. But I started doing so like at the second half of last year. I think around September and October. My first group order, my first K-pop group order was from a tote bag from Mexico. It was a We Bear Bear Monsta X tote bag. You guys know that Monsta X did an episode in We Bear Bears. So I decided to participate in that group order, and I received the tote bag, and I loved it. I'm gonna be doing a video about my first, my first time participating in a K-pop group order. I'm gonna show you guys the bag and all that. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, really great experience. I had to wait a long time, and I finally actually got it. If I'm not mistaken, I ordered it September, October 2019 and received it, I think, the first week of February, just in time for Monsta X to like come here and promote in New York their All About Love album. And I was able to use it all that week to all the schedules they had. Well, all the schedules I was able to participate here in New York. So yeah, my first my first time participating in a group order was like 2019, September, October. And then the second one I did was actually for a Shonu keychain and stickers. That I think as well was at the end of 2019, and I received it this year, like at the beginning of this year. So yeah, prior to like all these I used to see right here on the template in Notion, I've only done 2. And since they were very positive, very organized, I decided to like give even more a chance. And this is how things are right now. Most of them I've received already because, they've taken long. Like I started like buying stuff, I think maybe spring, summer, and now I've received most of them because obviously coronavirus, and you have to be patient because either shipping was canceled or like things were held up, etc., etc. So it's totally understandable that I've received most of them now in December. But yeah, I'm super new when it comes to K-pop group orders. And I needed some place to like organize everything, to keep tabs on what I received, what I've paid shipping for, what I've given, the first initial payment, etc., etc. I was doing so on my phone, like, on a basic note app. But I was like, okay, I need something better because I need to like see what is it that I'm waiting for, just in case I forgot to put something on the notes, etc. And so I discovered Notion a couple of months ago, and I've been using it for like, my content on both of my YouTube channels, on my blogs, etc. I've also been using it to like organize when it comes to like my want to read list. And as you see here, my K-pop group orders. When it comes to K-pop group orders, what they are basically is just orders made in bulk, specifically for like albums, official or unofficial merchandise, fan art, fan created merchandise, etc. So it varies from like albums, the merch created specifically for the concerts, stickers, enamel pins, stationery, keychains, banners, photo books, season greetings, etc., 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 etc. There's like a whole list of like different K-pop merch that can be brought through group orders. And a lot of times it's much more convenient for fans to buy merch through K-pop group orders. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but a lot of times people have told me that they do so because of the shipping cost. Like for example, if you buy things individually, the shipping cost could be much more expensive than what you're buying and the merch that you're buying. And sometimes it it could be 2 or 3 times more expensive, and it takes like a super long time. But also a lot of times is that things tend to get lost in the mail, or like there's like miscommunication when it comes to like the tracking and things like that. And so a lot of people like to do it through like to order stuff through group orders, because the admins tend to be more on top of like the tracking and knowing like when things are going to be shipped, and like getting the information out there to like the people who are participating. Like they get emails like saying, hey, this is on their way, or like I have your payment, etc., etc. So there's like much more communication, and you're much more aware of like where your things are and how your money is being used. Like you're not being scammed. But also, and this is what I really like about it, is that a lot of times group orders make certain merch accessible to countries that otherwise the merch wouldn't really get there. So there are countries that, they still it's really hard for them to get merch, K-pop merch. And so group orders, a lot of times there are people online who volunteer to do group orders, and because of that, they make it much more accessible for fans of their country to receive this merchandise. So for example, there's still a lot of places where group orders aren't done, or like companies haven't made it shipping accessible to them. And so like there's always, I always see people like, oh, please do a group order for my country, etc., etc. So yeah, a lot of times group orders are actually the only way fans are able to receive certain merchandise that otherwise they wouldn't be able to get. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits when it comes to K-pop group orders. Of course, I always recommend people to look into the group order, look into the admin. A lot of admins, what they do is that they tell the people who participate in their group orders to please leave a review afterwards. So there's like a hashtag, and also you tag the admin on Twitter or other social media, and you let people know how the process was. You take a picture of the merch, etc., etc. So people can know if this person, the admin in charge of group orders, are they reliable, are they responsible, etc., etc. So I always tell people to please research the admins and the accounts and the reviews before like jumping into before jumping into a group order. That's exactly what I did. I checked the admins, like the admin account, to see their reviews, see how long they've been doing it, their process of like going about like communicating with fans, updating, etc., etc. And then I gave them a chance, and everything was really cool. But there's sometimes things don't really go that way. I've seen in the past how people have been scammed. Admins have, done a form, and they've gathered, they've taken like all the money from like the order and totally disappeared from social media and the face of the earth, etc., etc. And a lot of people have been scammed. And that's why it took me a while to like really get into K-pop group orders. So yeah, please be careful. Please research. Ask people like who have participated in group orders what has been their experience. Do all the all the research you need to before like participating. I don't want nobody participating in a group order. I don't want nobody getting scammed, because that is such an unfortunate situation. That really sucks. But yeah, that's basically what group orders are when it comes to like K-pop. If any of you guys obviously have anything else to say about K-pop group orders, please leave it in the description below. And also, if you have any tips and tricks with like participating in them, or actually creating K-pop group orders, I know there's a lot of people who are interested in actually doing group orders, because as I said, a lot of times this is the only way for fans of certain countries to get certain merchandise. Like for example, in Puerto Rico, a lot of people do group orders as well, because it's easier when it comes to like the shipping costs to get the merch to Puerto Rico. So yeah, if you have any tips on how to run like group orders, please leave it in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it, and I know others would also. Okay, so that's done. Now let's get into the template. This is basically what you see when you enter it. You click on the template. I'm gonna leave one that's completely in black that could be customized by you guys in the description box. So basically, when you click on it, this is what you're gonna see. We have a nice little banner that can be customized. I found this on Twitter a couple of months ago. I was looking for day 6 wallpapers and banners, etc. I found this one, which is super cute, super pretty. I like the colors. I like, the black and red and blue. And also it's day 6 and I love day 6. So I was like, okay, this is going to be great for like what I want to do on Notion with my group orders. If I find the person that if I find the person who created the banner, I'm going to link it in the description and put it up on the screen. I hope that I find it. It might take some time, but I'm going to find it. Okay, so basically that's the banner. I changed, obviously, the title to group order, something super simple. I put a box as the icon because obviously a lot of the orders come in boxes. That's a no-brainer. There's a little description that you could put always at the top of like when it comes to like your templates, just to let you know what the heck this is about or like what you need it for. I left it like super simple, organizing my K-pop orders. Kpop Group Orders to keep up with all the new K-pop merch coming my way, because I was ordering a lot and I needed something much more organized. Okay, so there are various ways to display information when it comes to Notion. This is my first my first table. So right here where it says all group tables, right here at the left, you click on it, and I have 3 ways of like displaying my information. I think these are called tables if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I have 3 ways. The first way that you're seeing right here is the all group orders. So basically all the information is displayed. It's much more visual in the sense that you can see the thumbnails, and then you have like all the information displayed, like the title, the admin in charge, the Twitter post. I always link the Twitter post of the initial like group order form, and the status, if it's received, if the EMS it was paid, and other classifications that I'm going to be showing you guys right now. So this is the initial table. Everything's displayed much more visual. The next one is my GOs list, which basically, my group order list, basically a list. This is totally customizable. You like move this to make it like longer, shorter. What I love about this is the count. Like right here, you can see I have 8 on the list. I've actually participated in 10, which for a lot of people it's not a lot, but for me it's like, wow, 10. Okay, and the first 2 that I participated in are not here because obviously I found Notion afterwards. So yeah, this is basically a list. The first column is the name of the GOs. Second one is the admins. Their accounts on Twitter. We have the covers, which was basically the thumbnails in the first table I showed you guys. Here are the status. I have 4 statuses that I'm going to be showing you guys, and that's how basically I see how things are going when it comes to the process of ordering and receiving the merchandise. This is the URL, like I told you guys. This is the URL for the initial post where the order form was posted. So when the admins put like, hey, we have this group order, here's the form you have to fill out by this date, this is what I always leave linked, because a lot of admins, what they do is that they create a thread after like the first initial announcement of the group order. So like you click on it and it says like, hey, we have a group order, this is the form, this is the due date, and then they make a thread of like updates like, hey, the second payment email is going out, or like this is the shipping update, etc., etc. Sometimes they do that, which is why I have the link to the tweet where the form was first posted. The last one is the progress table, which is literally one of my favorites because I can literally see how things are going when it comes to like where the package is. Once it's right here in this column, in the receive column, I have nothing to think about, nothing to worry about. But yeah, I basically divided them in like how the admins work when it comes to like sending emails or like updating. So in my experience, this has been like the emails I usually receive. So when I fill out the form and I create a first payment, like when I send in a first payment, there's always like an email confirming that I did so. It could literally be just PayPal sending me a confirmation about my payment, or obviously the admin sends an email saying, hey, I received your payment, thank you very much, I'll be updating you with the next step. Or they send like a group one saying these are the people who I received the payment from, etc., etc. Then after that, when they need the EMS payment, they send another email. I also obviously after that, when the merchandise is received by the seller, well, not by the seller, by the admin who's in charge of the group order, once they receive it, they send out another email for us to like pay the domestic shipping. And then when I've received it, I can put it in the last column right here of everything that I've received. This column for the last couple of months has been like super lonely. Only like two of them was on it. But now like most of them are here because at the beginning of December, I received like most of them in a package, in a box. The admin was kind enough to like combine all my orders in one, and so that was super cool. And yeah, that's why a lot of them have already been received, and I only have this one here, which I have paid the EMS, and now I'm just waiting for it to be received by the admin so that I could pay the domestic shipping and get it home. So, and I'm super looking forward to this one because I brought stickers. It's a day 6, once again a day 6 group order, and I brought stickers and a tote bag, which was really pretty. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, this is my third table of how I display my information. This is the progress, which I really love. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning, the initial one, the old group's order. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on one of these boxes and show you guys how I basically organize the information so that it's displayed really nicely right here when you click on the template. So I'm gonna click on this first one right here. So what I do is that I keep it really simple, not a lot of information. What I do is that I always put the title of the group order that's in like the order form or in the tweet where the order form was posted. So like for example, this group order is by D-Days and it's called D-Days Sticker Sheet and Prints. This is the seller, the person who created the merch and is selling it. I have the admin right here, My Days GOs. This is the admin in charge of the group order. So the person that's communicating with the seller to get the the merchandise to everybody who's participating in the group order. So here's a cover. I'm gonna click on it so you guys can see. This is basically the thumbnail, as I say, is the thumbnail that I put so that I know more or less what the group order was about or what I brought from the group order. So like for example, I brought this sticker sheet, or I think I brought like 3 of these sticker sheets, a day 6 sticker sheet, so I know more or less like the style of the merch and what I brought, etc. Is like just as a reference. So basically what I do is that I just click here and it lets you add a file. You can either upload it or embed the link. I uploaded it. This is basically the cover was basically from here, from the tweet of the first order form. So yeah, under the cover I have a link to the admin's Twitter account. That way obviously I could like have it as reference, and also if I need to check for updates, I just click on it and it takes me right to the Twitter account, and I can like scroll down and check for updates. Very important for me it's very important to always have a link directly to the admin who is in charge of your group order. And then under that you have the status of the order, and if you click on it you can see all 4 statuses that I've created just to organize the information, and then you just click on it and it'll just change. So I'm going to show you guys. I click form filled and it'll just change automatically, and then when you go back you'll see it displayed on each one of the tables that I showed you guys initially. But I'm going to put it to receive because I don't want to get confused. And then basically at the bottom, I always like embed the link of the tweet where I filled the form, and where I can see obviously the merch that was being sold. So yeah, basically this is what I do. This is how I organize everything. Once I finish, I just click out, and then it's automatically added to the list and displayed right here. It's really super easy. And just to show you guys how easy and fast it is to like fill in all the information, I'm gonna do an entirely new square with you guys. And I picked an old group order that one of the admins that I've been ordering from did, just so you guys can know like how easy and fast it is and how to put all the information super quick. So there's 2 ways of filling the information into the template. You could go right up here in the right to this blue button that says new, click on it, or right here at the bottom it says new in this white square. So you click on it and this is the template in blank. So like I said, once you have ordered, you filled in the order form and you send in your first payment, do not close the tweet, the tab where the tweet of the order form was posted. So I'm going to click right here. This is an old form, an old group order from My Day GOs, which is one of the admins that I do, that I've ordered from. So the first thing I do is that I pick one of the graphics. I'm gonna pick this one, and I'm gonna save it as a reference. This is gonna be the cover slash thumbnail. Okay, so usually what I would do is that I would go to the order form. Obviously, this one is already closed, but what I do is that I always copy and paste the title of the order, so I could put it, as a title in the Notion template. So what I do is that I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy it, go back to here, right here where it says untitled. This is the title of, I'm going to paste the title of the GO right here. You can add a banner if you want. I don't do all that. That's just a lot. The admin is, let's go back to the tab. The name of the admin is My Day GOs. So you can copy and paste it, or you can write it. Okay. So after that, the cover, just click it, choose a file. I'm going to click on it, press open. I'm going to wait till it downloads super quick. And there it is. That's going to be our cover slash thumbnail. The URL, you have two options. Sometimes what I do, like I said before, I either paste the link to the admin's Twitter account, so I know that I know about the updates, or I link, what I do is that I put a link to the tweet with the order form. So like the first tweet when it comes to the order form. So you could do whichever one you like. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do the order forms, and it's literally right here. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Well, I'm gonna copy it and then paste it right here. And then the status, obviously, is gonna be the first status, which is form filled and first payment sent. And right here, what you can do is that you can embed the tweet with the form, the group order form. You can embed it right here in this section. So for example, in this case, I already put a link directly to the order form, like the tweet with the order form, so you don't have to really do it down here. But just in case, if you're one of those people who actually put a link to the admin's Twitter account only, and you didn't link directly to the order form that you filled, you can do just this. You copy the form, copy a link to the form. You're gonna go right here, you're gonna press dash and E, and then right here it says embed. You press it, you put the link, paste the link, and then you press embed link, and then there you go. You literally have the tweet with the order form, the first order form that you filled, right here embedded. So it's like a great reference, so just in case you need to like go back and reference like the first tweet, or like you have to share with somebody else who's maybe interested, you have it right there. So there's two ways to like have a reference: embed it or link it here. And when you're done, click out. You click out to the side, and boom, right here you see all the information we just put is right here, organized in this little square right here. And you're gonna see it. I'm going to show you guys how it looks in the progress. It's right there. There you go. Form fill and first payment made. And it's right there. And so it's just super easy. Obviously, let me go back to all group orders. I'm going to eliminate it because that I'm not participating in that. I'm not waiting for that. So yeah, that is basically how you add all the information to this template. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope this was helpful. I hope if you like try my template out, it works incredibly for you guys. Leave a comment down below if you also use Notion to organize your K-pop related information, be it group orders or like your content, or like tweets from your favorite groups. Or I noticed that some people actually use this to do like master lists. So like if their group has a comeback and they're like going to a whole bunch of variety shows and things like that, and they need to keep tabs, what they do is that they create a Notion template and they embed all the videos there, so then later on when they're off on the weekends, for example, they can watch it, etc. So yeah, if you use Notion as a K-pop fan, please let me know how you use it down below. I would totally would love to know how K-pop fans or K-drama fans, which is also cool. I need to I need to find a template, a K-drama related template. I think it'd be cool to use Notion for that as well. So yeah, if you're a K-pop or K-drama fan and you use Notion, please let me know how you use it. If you love participating in K-pop group orders, tell me what you like about them. Recommend any admins you think would be great for me to check out their group orders. I'm always looking for more groups. The easiest ones I found are Monsta X and Day 6. But if anybody knows EXO, group orders for EXO, Tomangshinki, any of my older groups, Shiny, etc. Please let me know. Please let me know because I want more merch from my other favorite groups. So yeah, anything you guys would like to talk about when it comes to Notion and K-pop, K-drama, please leave it in the comment section below. Share this video if you found it helpful, or if you know someone who would really benefit from this template or this way of organizing information. Like the video if you enjoyed it as well. And if you guys want to stay up to date with all the new content I'm going to be having on my channel, for example, I'm definitely going to do a video on my first, my very first experience participating in a K-pop group order. I have unboxing videos for all this merchandise. I already did the Lemon 6 Studio Day 6 pins, which are beautiful. I already did a video for that. It's edited, ready to go. I also have an unboxing video of the Shonu keychain and stickers group order that I received. That was edited, ready to go up. And all this other merch, except for this one in the middle, which I'm still waiting for to receive. I'm going to be making individual unboxing videos for these as well. And I have other things in mind. I have a whole bunch of videos about my experience going to see Monsta X and a lot of their schedules back in February here in New York to promote their All About Love album. I have my Day 6 concert in Boston from 2019 vlog that I have to edit and upload. And yeah, I'm starting a new series, which is a series that I was going to start last year, but a lot of things have happened unexpectedly. But it's basically a series regarding me as a K-pop fan for more than 11 years. A K-pop and K-drama fan for more than 11 years. And yeah, a whole bunch of things. And also for you guys who are new, I do videos in English and in Spanish, so stay tuned to those as well. So yeah, this is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay safe, please wear your mask. And if this is my last video from 2020, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, Happy weekend, just in case you don't celebrate any holiday, Happy Day, Happy Life. I just hope everyone is able to smile and is able to look forward to just a new day, and I just wish everybody the best. It's been a really crazy year, and I just wish everyone happiness and health, and yeah, I just wish all of you the best. So if this is the last video from 2020, Happy New Year, best of luck. I believe in you guys. You guys are important. You guys are beautiful. You guys matter. Take care, everyone, and see you next time here on Outspoken Artistry. Bye.